Morning everyone, another sunny day in old Florida. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the Radfords. Now, doesn't this look like a guy who has made so much money out of his pie business? He's such a suave fellow, is Noel Radford. He looks so... yeah, he's definitely done well out of pies, hasn't he? And I don't just mean the stomach. Am I right? No, am I right? Yeah, they've gone off to Disney yet again. For all those naysayers, I defy you to tell me when the last time they went to Disney was, right? Okay? I know that you're thinking they've been at Disney. They've been at Disney already this year. Well, you will be wrong, right? You will be dead wrong. They have not been to Disney in this entire year, right? 2024. So pull your heads back in, right? Because they're clearly not at Disney every few months, right? The last time, in fact, they went to Disney, as you can see here by this screenshot here, this thumbnail, was back in 3 months ago, and that was in December. So not this year, right? Okay, I've heard the rumours, everyone thinking, oh, they're at Disney again. They're always at Disney, aren't they? No, not this year, right? Not this year. This is the first time this year. And in fact, the time before that one in December, right, was, as you can see, 3 months prior to that. That was just in September of that year, right? So it's not every few... hang on. Maybe, yeah. But prior to that, right, as you can see, it's actually 11 months ago. So that's like 4 months before the September one. That's last April, right? That's last April. It's not as if they've been to Disney 4 times within the 12-month period. That can't be true. Hang on a second. Let's have it. April, and it's April now. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. I stand corrected. 4 times within a calendar year. Wow, that's got to be pretty impressive. Those pies must pay a fucking lot. They are expensive, I've got to say. But if you've seen my pie tasting video, you'll know that I actually quite enjoyed his pies. So I'm not saying anything bad about the pies. They taste lovely. No, they really do. But do they taste several £100,000 lovely? I'm not too sure. How much is it costing them to go to Disney every few months? Now, I don't know how many they've taken on this occasion. Right, quite a few. Right, call it like 15, maybe even 20. I don't know. Right. If you can't count the amount of people that are going, then probably too many people are going.
Me, Noel, Amy, Sophie Jo, Leo, Daisy and Tilly, Casper and Archie. We went on Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm just going to put it out there, right? So, say there's 15, don't know, people, 20. I'm going to say 20, right? I'm feeling generous. 20 people that have gone, and that is what? That's several £1,000s in flights alone. I'm not too sure. I've never been to Disney myself, right? So I don't know for certain how much it actually costs on the whole, but I know if you have a standard family, right, of a few people, a normal size family, if you will, then it's going to cost several £1,000s, tens of £1,000s. Am I right? If anybody's been to Disney, let me know in the comments down below how much did it cost for a normal family size to go away, right? Now these are not a normal family size. They're taking like 15-20 people, and it's going to cost them an arm and a leg. I feel like that's true. And then every few months, I feel like that's gonna be, yeah, those pies, they must be, they're definitely tasty anyway. Definitely tasty, the pies.
This is our bathroom. Just turn that, got one of them lights. We've got the bath and the shower And then the toilet that leads out into the outside area, which I'm showing you now. Oh yeah, and that's like the wardrobe. These lamps are pretty cool, they're just like touch. Right, let's go outside. Ophelia, is it dropped off your lolly stick? Do you want to put it in the bin?
So, didn't you think that maybe you should make sure that your child, or whoever's child it is, sorry, I don't know the names of all the kids, and I feel like that's one of the grandkids, right, that one? Anyway, make sure that the child actually does put the lolly in the bin, and also, you know, clean a little bit, make sure it's all cleaned up and everything, because this place is not your place, right? It's not your house. So to make sure that you don't unnecessarily make a mess and leave it in a mess and everything else, you know, it's standard manners, right? I know Queen Sue is used to the luxuries in life, but you know, just clean up after yourself, right?
So we have a nice little seating area out here.
We have.
Look how gorgeous Lola's outfit is.
Well, this is Disney and Orlando, right? So it's pretty hot. So your kids being in their the nappies and nothing else, you know, that's normal. That is normal. That's fine, right? That's fine. Not for YouTube though. It's not fine for YouTube. I think we can all agree on this. We've had some discussions recently about this sort of behaviour. This happens to so many different families. They just seem to forget that they're actually on YouTube, where there are thousands and hundreds and thousands of people with not so pure intentions who want pictures of kids in just their nappies, right? I mean, I don't know what to tell you at this stage, right? No, Sue, it is a thing, right? Don't listen to your friends, Sarah and Chris. It is a thing. So I would protect your kids at all costs. But then again, you haven't been doing that for the last quarter of a century, have you?
So yeah, this is the pool area. You okay there, Daisy? Which is really nice. And these little screens are quite good because it just makes it a lot more private, because you've obviously got villa that side and then another villa that side.
Oh, but of course they need, or you need, privacy from everybody else. I mean, you don't want any old Tom, Dick and Harry just looking over, watching what you're doing. You know, you've been famous and all. You need your privacy, don't you, Sue? But I have a feeling that those barriers work both ways, right? Because as much as you want your privacy from everybody else, maybe, you know, the paparazzi, they're probably there with their cameras, you know, but the people next door to you, I think they deserve a little bit of peace, right? The amount of kids that you have there just running about, screaming and shouting must be horrendous. So I'm thinking that they might like a little bit of peace, and that's what that's for as well. I don't think it's to keep you in, it's to keep you out, if you will.
Got this seating area with the barbecue, yeah? Yeah, I will. So let's go. This is the dining room area. Yeah, yesterday we had to wait ages for the cars, which was probably about 2.5 hours, which was a nightmare. Anyway, we got them in the end. So we have got a bathroom in here, which I think, yeah, leads through to Amy's room, but I'll show you that in a minute. So then,
okay, so no, this did annoy me a little bit, right? So what's happened here is they've had like a flickering of the lights on the camera, and it's, yeah. So they put up a warning, weird light alert. Right? I'm sorry, but no, no, that doesn't cut it. A weird light alert. As the flickering happens, because what can happen if you don't know, it can cause havoc with those with photosensitive epilepsy and things like that, right? So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to give them pre-warning. You're supposed to give them pre-warning before it comes up, before the lighting comes up. Warn them before it happens, because if it happens and then you warn them, it doesn't work. It doesn't help them, right? It doesn't, because they need to know so that they can stop the video or skip the video or something like that. But you just saying, right, no, weird lighting alert. And also the terminology, weird lighting. What the fuck do you mean, weird lighting alert? That wouldn't warn anybody what is about to happen. Weird lighting, no, that's not, it's not a thing. I don't know. Baffled, right? So I've mentioned this with other vloggers about how they need to warn people effectively. So I'm telling them, because well, theirs is worse than not doing it. It's just they waited until the lighting was flickering and then they told people, but then told people it was weird lighting, and I just no.
Let's go through. We've got the washing machine on with a load of washing there. This is another bedroom here, like a Zelda room. Yeah. Come on then. Yeah, we've got the washing machine and tumble dryer, which are all going. Oh, actually, I think that might finish. Oh yes. Put some more washing in that in a minute.
I know this is fairly irrelevant, right? But they've just arrived, right? The day before or something. They arrived, and they're doing washing already. What? How many? How many pairs of clothes have they worn between them since, you know, they left like the day before or whatever, right? And then she's going to put on more washing after. It's almost as if she's taken her dirty washing with her on holiday, and she decided it'll be a bit cheaper if they just wash them there instead of at home.
One, two, three.
Here we go!
Hands up. Here we go.
Okay, so filming on rides. I know I've mentioned this many times before, and various different family vloggers, they do it. Various different vloggers do it, right? But you shouldn't do it. There you go, I said it. You shouldn't do it. I think it's actually a policy within the park. I couldn't find the actual policy, so I might be talking shit, right? But yeah, you shouldn't do it because it's a safety risk. You can see here that you've got Sue with one arm up in the air, you've got her with the other arm holding the camera, and if that thing slips out of your hand, yeah, you know what will happen. Do you know what will happen? It'll be so funny. It'll be funny as, and you can vlog it. It'll be great. It'll slip out of your hand. It'll whack someone on their head and they'll die. Hilarious, right? I know. Maybe it's just me. I have a weird sense of humour, right? So I have that sort of sense of humour that makes people want to hit me. But it's a very real risk. Yes, it hasn't happened to you so far, but if it does, you'll soon know about it, and that pie business that you've worked so hard for may be up for grabs for, you know, for whoever wants to sue you. But also somebody could die, so that's even worse than losing money, isn't it? Or is that not? I don't know. Think about it, Sue. Think about it. So yeah, for those who say, oh, they deserve all that they get because they work so hard for their money, they have this pie business and they work hard, right? I get that every single time I put up a video on these, right? It's not the kids that make them the money, it's the pie business, and they work hard for it. They don't claim any benefits or anything like that. Now, I'm going to counter-argue this a little bit, right? Because firstly, there's no way that they don't receive any benefits because they're legally entitled to with all the kids that they have. Secondly, no, the pie business doesn't make them all the money. Thirdly, the TV show makes them a sizable amount of money. The spin-off YouTube channel makes them a sizable amount of money, and all this was done courtesy of their kids, right? And even going as far to say that the pie business would not be as big as it is now if it wasn't for the TV show, right? That's a certainty. In fact, Noel even says this somewhere on his website, I think. Because of the popularity of the TV show, when it airs, their orders rise. So that kind of proves the point. Now, that then leads back to who made the TV show? The kids, because they wouldn't have had a TV show, period, if it wasn't for the kids. Because obviously it's 22 kids and counting, that's the whole premise, and therefore everything that they have all leads back to the fact that they've got 22 kids and counting, right? So when you come to me and say, oh, they work hard for their money, they work hard, they're such hard workers and they deserve all these holidays for 4 trips to Disney in a year, and that's notwithstanding the other trips that they have during the year. I mean, I'm not jealous. I don't want to go to Disney, right? I don't want to go because I'm not a Disney fan. Doesn't interest me in the slightest. So I'm not even that interested in going on holidays, to be fair. So I'm not jealous of the fact that they're going on so many holidays. What I am interested in is the fact that they use... Well, they just go fucking off on holiday every 2 months. A few weeks. Disney 4 times in a year. That's insane. That is insane. Surely you get bored. Wouldn't you get bored of that? Even if you're the most fanatic of Disney fans, would you not get bored of that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm not a Disney fan. So I've got Disney Plus though, but that's for the adult content. Right? I'm joking. It's not even mine. Anyway, no, I don't enjoy Disney. I don't like the Disney thing, right? Apparently there's some things wrong with Disney as well. I've been hearing some conspiracy theories. Anybody that knows anything about that, please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm very interested in the whole Disney is a bad vibe, right? Anyway, until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because I'd love to hear from you. I'd like to see you again. Until next time, have a great day, a great Sunday, have a fantastic lifetime. Okay, that's the most important thing that I can say to you. Have a fantastic life. What the fuck am I talking about? Let's go.